My name is Tara Polton, and I'm the Congressman's Chief of Staff here in the district. It is my honor to welcome you to the Congressional Law Enforcement Awards. It is wonderful to be here with you tonight. I would like to recognize all of our dignitaries and elected officials. I have quite a few here, so bear with me as I get through the list. From the city of Bradenton, we have Mayor Jean Brown. We have council members Pam Coachman, Jane Coker, Marianne Barnaby, and Kemp Schuessler. From Manatee County, I have Chairman George Cruz, Commissioner Mike Ron, and Commissioner Amanda Ballard. From Bradenton Beach, I have Mayor John Chappie. From Holmes Beach, I have Councilwoman Carol Whitmore. I have Palmetto Mayor Dan West, and I have Florida State Representative Bill Connerly. We have several chiefs in the audience as well, and of course Sheriff Wells is out there too. But if I can recognize our chiefs from Holmes Beach, we have Bill Tokacher, I have Palmetto Chief Tyler, Bradenton PD Josh Kramer, and our newest chief in the district is Longboat Key Chief Russ Major. Thank you all for being here and for what you do. A big thanks to all the agencies that submitted nominations. Tonight we'll be recognizing achievements from the following: the Bradenton Police Department, the Holmes Beach Police Department, the Palmetto Police Department, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, and ATV. This year, we'll also be presenting a total of 50 awards, and I'd like to recognize our independent selection committee. They're all here tonight. We have Special Agent Dino Ballos from ATF, retired Supervisory Special Agent Thomas Bauer from the FBI, Master Detective John McDarby from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, Lieutenant Paula Newman from the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, and Special Agent Dave Sarney from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Special thanks to all of our independent selection committees for making the decisions on tonight's recipients. I would now like to invite Special Agent Dino Ballos from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives to the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Let's all rise, please. Raise your right hand, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. Be seated. Thank you.
Thank you. I now invite Holmes Beach Police Chief Bill Tokacher to join us on stage to introduce the Congressman.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to introduce a true friend to law enforcement. Congressman Buchanan is the co-chair of the bipartisan 30-member Florida Congressional Delegation, the vice chair of the powerful House Ways and Means Committee, which has jurisdiction over tax policy, international trade, health care, welfare, Social Security, Medicare. Congressman Buchanan is the most senior Republican on the committee and serves as the chairman of the Health Subcommittee. Since coming to Congress in 2007, Congressman Buchanan has had 33 of his legislative initiatives signed into law. These accomplishments include reform to our military training procedures, supporting our nation's veterans, confronting the drug epidemic, helping Americans save for retirement, strengthening Medicare, improving U.S. foster care system, and measures to stop animal cruelty. Congressman Buchanan grew up with 5 siblings in a blue-collar household in a small town near Detroit, Michigan. He served 6 years in the Air National Guard and worked his way through college. He's a self-made businessman and a respected leader in Florida's business community. A husband, a father, Congressman Buchanan lives in Longboat Key, Florida, with Sandy, his wife of more than 40 years. Vernon and Sandy have 2 grown sons, James and Matt, 10 grandchildren, and 2 golden doodles. Congressman Buchanan, we want to thank you for all you do for law enforcement and being a true friend.
two golden doodles. So it's a long story, but I do want to recognize my wife. I think it's almost 50 years. It's hard to believe that. She's put up with me for a long time, but it was soothing with these two golden doodles, bringing those into the house. So, but anyway, I want to thank the chief for the warm welcome and the introduction. With more than 342 officers last year shot and 200 were actually killed, it's important that we, more than ever, we recognize their work and what they do every day, day in and day out. I've introduced a bill, the Thin Blue Line Act, to make sure that those who attack an officer will be punished to the fullest extent of the law. And with a little bit of good news for many of the officers, one of the good things we got done this year, there are two different areas, but I just want to say that in terms of overtime, I know a lot of officers are away from their family with overtimes. There's no tax on the overtime, which I think is a good thing. I established the Congressional Law Enforcement Awards as a way to pay special recognition to law enforcement officers, departments, units, and exceptional achievement. Law enforcement is a demanding profession that requires sacrifice, courage, and a dedication to serve others. They deserve our gratitude and respect. I believe these awards are a fitting tribute to our officers and a reminder of the important role they play every day in our community. Each recipient will get their name submitted to the Congressional record, and that's pretty special. There's no other place that you could go, I think, higher in a sense that way, but it'll be a part of the Congressional record forever for your kids and grandkids to see in the future. So we're excited about that for everybody in the awards tonight. And I want to say we have so many great candidates, it's hard to get everybody in, but the committee had to make some tough choices. But we want to start handing out those awards. And with that, I'll ask Tara, our Chief of Staff, to come back up and make the announcements.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So when your name is called, please come to the stage to receive your certificate and the copy of the Congressional record. Families, this is your opportunity to come up here. Don't be afraid. Come up here, grab a photo. We'll have time, I promise. After all the awards have been announced, please, if you all could, everyone who got an award, please come back to the stage. We're going to take a picture in front of the American flag. So we're going to get started with the Preservation of Life Award. This award is designed to recognize those who have taken spontaneous and immediate action in response to a life-threatening situation, illness, or injury. Would deputies Judd Beckwith, LaShonda Bowden, Colin Caldwell, Micah Osserino, and James Workman of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office please join us on stage? These deputies rushed to the scene of a local bar after a call came in about a potential shooting. When they arrived, they found one victim with a gunshot wound to the chest. Deputies Orasnero and Caldwell took action right away, monitoring the victim for signs of shock, keeping him conscious through calm, reassuring conversation, while the others secured the scene. When EMS couldn't reach him, they didn't hesitate. Those deputies carried that gentleman uphill themselves so the medics could take over from there. Because of their clear-headed professionalism, quick thinking under pressure, and unwavering dedication to preserving life, they are all being honored tonight with the Preservation of Life Award. Congratulations. Would Deputy Brian Fulbright of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office please join us on stage? While conducting a juvenile curfew check, Deputy Fulbright detected a faint odor of smoke in the area and found smoke coming from a mobile home and a fire rapidly developing in a detached storage shed. Without hesitation, he entered the smoke-filled carport to contact the sole occupant of the trailer, who was actually completely unaware that there was even a fire, and he was able to safely evacuate him. The fire continued to spread throughout the carport and the dwelling, so Deputy Fulbright notified fire rescue, who responded immediately and extinguished the fire. For his quick actions that saved the occupant's life and prevented the fire from spreading to neighboring homes, Deputy Brian Fulbright is presented with the Preservation of Life Award. Congratulations. Would Deputy Adrian Harrison of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office please join us on stage? While on patrol, Deputy Harrison responded to a serious crash. A vehicle had hit a cyclist, then slammed into a concrete pole. When he arrived, the front of the vehicle was fully engulfed in flames. Inside, the driver appeared confused and incoherent, suggesting a possible medical emergency. Deputy Harrison acted without hesitation, breaking the window and pulling the nearly unconscious driver out of the vehicle. He had to carry him about 50 yards away from that fire. Because of his decisive selflessness actions in which he risked his own life, we would like to recognize Deputy Harrison with the Preservation of Life Award. Congratulations. Would Deputy Erica Perez Ramos of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office join us on stage? Deputy Perez Ramos responded to a suspected overdose and found a victim unresponsive. She immediately assessed the scene and the victim's condition and jumped into action, retrieving her AED and starting chest compressions without hesitation until EMS was able to arrive. Upon their arrival, the victim's pulse was restored. Tonight, Deputy Perez Ramos is being recognized for playing a crucial role in that rescue. Remarkably, this was also her very first real-world use of an AED and administration of CPR, and her confidence and training, it made all the difference. For her swift and effective actions that resulted in saving this victim's life, she too is presented with the Preservation of Life Award. Would Deputies Luis Rivera Lopez, Javier Zaninga Meja of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office please join me on stage? These deputies responded to an industrial accident that was believed to involve a fatality. Upon arrival, it was discovered the victim was alive but trapped under heavy aluminum beam bundles that had fallen from a semi-truck. Each bundle was weighing over 400 pounds. Exhibiting exceptional bravery and a disregard for their own safety, these deputies courageously entered this hazardous area, successfully removing the bundles and extracting the victim to a safer location for medical treatment by EMS. For their swift and courageous actions, these two are presented with the Preservation of Life Award. The next category is the Above and Beyond the Call of Duty Award. This award is for officers who put their lives in harm's way to help others. It is understood that this is always part of any officer's duty, but there are times when heroism and sacrifice in extreme circumstances should be recognized. So would Deputy John Howes III of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office join us on stage? While investigating a disturbance call, this deputy encountered an individual who was becoming increasingly agitated. He also repeatedly made threats about killing the other party involved. While this deputy started to approach the subject to place him under a Baker's Act, the subject locked himself inside his apartment, armed himself with a large knife, and grabbed an innocent female victim, holding the knife against her. Deputy Howes immediately broke a glass window with his bare hands, climbed through the shards of glass into the residence, putting himself at risk of serious injury to save the life of this female. This deputy then pursued the armed subject, commanding that he drop the knife. When he refused, it caused Deputy Howes to fear the female was in immediate danger. Deputy Howes engaged the subject and ended that threat. Because of this courageous action, he is presented with the Above and Beyond the Call of Duty Award. Congratulations. Would Deputy Barboza and Deputy Dugmore of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office please join us on stage? Deputy Barboza was investigating claims of child abuse involving injuries. Upon arrival, the mother was being uncooperative and refused to exit the bedroom to allow the deputy to see the child. After 30 minutes, with help from some of the other residents in the home, the mother exited the bedroom with the child wrapped in a blanket. Deputy Barboza was able to peek at the child and noticed significant injuries to this child. The child was removed and transported to the hospital. Meanwhile, another suspect had fled the home. Deputy Dugmore found that individual nearby, and upon contact, the suspect made statements referencing the abuse. He was detained and later charged with aggravated child abuse along with the mother. For their patience, their determination, and diligence during this investigation, they are being presented with the Above and Beyond the Call of Duty Award. Congratulations. Next up, we would like Detective Randall Walker of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office to join us on stage. Detective Walker was working an off-duty assignment when he noticed an elderly man entering a Chase Bank and engaging in a suspicious phone conversation. The conversation resembled an ongoing scam that was targeting elderly victims, where scammers coerced them into withdrawing large sums of money to be sent through email. Detective Walker quickly intervened to assess the situation, and he confirmed that the elderly male was indeed the target of a scam. He skillfully engaged the victim, extracting crucial information that revealed the elderly man had been instructed to mislead bank personnel by stating the funds were intended for the purchase of a car. For his very quick thinking and decisive actions that prevented this victim from falling prey by scammers and losing more than $34,000, Detective Randall Walker is presented tonight with the Above and Beyond the Call of Duty Award. Congratulations. Would Deputies Stephen Cook, Michael Davis, and Robert Piera Jr. of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office join us on stage? A call came in from Aspire at Palmasola, which is a nursing home on Cortez Road in Bradenton, regarding a vehicle that had crashed into a building and fired gunshots at the employees. One of the deputies was the first to arrive on scene and summoned additional deputies after obtaining the suspect's description. Deputies Piera Jr. and Davis located the suspect and challenged him to drop his weapon. The suspect fired multiple shots, striking Deputy Davis. Deputy Cook then arrived on scene, heard Davis yell he was shot, and ran to shield him from additional gunfire. Cook put Davis into his patrol car, applied a tourniquet to his arm, and drove to a safer area to further assess injuries and ultimately to Blake Medical Center for treatment. For their selfless actions to protect the employees and residents of Aspire as well as each other, these deputies are all being presented with the Above and Beyond the Call of Duty Award. Congratulations. Would Officer Chris Bennett of the Holmes Beach Police Department join us on stage? And this award actually goes hand in hand with our previous award. When the call went out that a Manatee County deputy had been shot, Officer Bennett responded to assist in locating the suspect. He went to the location where the suspect was seen and approached the rear of the house. Officer Bennett found the suspect sitting on a patio chair behind the house. He was still in possession of that handgun. Due to his actions and tactical mindset that evening, ensuring no other officers or civilians were injured, Officer Chris Bennett is tonight presented with the Above and Beyond the Call of Duty Award. Congratulations. This next award is for Special Agent Matthew Murray of the ATV. I don't think he is joining us tonight, but I know someone will be accepting on his behalf. In December of 2024, Special Agent Murray was enjoying some time off with his family at a bowling alley in Riverview out of Hillsborough County. Murray, who is also a veteran of the United States Marine Corps, observed a heated altercation involving other patrons and selflessly intervened in an attempt to de-escalate the situation. As Agent Murray was engaging one of the violent combatants, another member of the group approached and shot him in the back of the neck. He underwent emergency surgery at Tampa General Hospital, and he today is still continuing his recovery. Special Agent Murray's service to the people of Florida's 16th Congressional District did not stop when his shift ended. He continued his service even while off duty and was seriously injured for it while protecting others. So because of his actions, Congressman Buchanan is proud to recognize Special Agent Matthew Murray with the Above and Beyond the Call of Duty Award. Special thank you to Special Agent in Charge Kirk Howard for accepting the award on his behalf. Our next category is the Dedication and Professionalism Award. This award is designed to honor law enforcement personnel that go beyond their normal duties in service to others. Would Master Deputy Jeffrey Mary of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office please join us on stage? Deputy Mary has been working in the Sun City area in Hillsborough County for nearly 10 years. Aside from his normal duties, he has been assisting the elderly who has been victims of recent crimes. He helps those who have fallen victim to file reports with the Sheriff's Office, with their banks, and with credit card companies. He also attends Bob's Vets every other week to ensure that the group of 90-plus veterans is aware of current scams, crimes, accidents, lane closures, and even more. His nominator said that Deputy Mary helped him personally when his credit card was stolen and hundreds of dollars were fraudulently charged to it. For his efforts in making the residents of the Sun City Center feel like family and for always providing them with a safer environment, Master Deputy Jeffrey Mary is presented with the Dedication and Professionalism Award. Would recently promoted Captain Mark Morey of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office join us up on stage? Captain Morey served as the lieutenant for the Crimes Against Children Unit, Domestic Violence Unit, and Sex Offender Unit for many years. He also takes an active role in supervising and assisting the Internet Crimes Against Children Unit. He reviews tips and actively investigates suspicious incidents reported through the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. While attending a training, Captain Morey learned of the Take Me Home project, which was originally designed to protect the safety of disabled children and adults who are unable to speak for themselves for reasons such as Alzheimer's, dementia, autism, and Down syndrome. He then came back to MSO and conducted research, contacted the originating agency, and gathered all necessary information and documentation to implement the program here in Manatee County. For his hard work and dedication to our community and his agency, Captain Mark Morey is presented with the Dedication and Professionalism Award. Congratulations. Would Corporal Quinn Moore ERT of the Palmetto Police Department. Joy, please join us on stage. Corporal Mority has been with the Palmetto Police Department since 2021. Prior to that, he was in the United States Air Force for 16 years and a reserve officer with the Yelm Police Department for 2 years in Washington State. He is passionate about traffic and DUI enforcement, and while carrying out the duties of a patrol officer, he regularly takes it upon himself to keep track of traffic complaints and areas with a high number of traffic crashes, and conducts proactive traffic enforcement in these areas. He has also organized traffic enforcement details with the other officers. In the last 2 years, Corporal Moriarty has given 14 DUI arrests, and this is a commendable achievement considering that proactive traffic enforcement is only one of his many duties. In November of 2024, he also received a commendation from his sergeant for taking the time to mentor newer officers in DUI investigations and standardized field sobriety testing to increase their proficiency in these areas. The corporal regularly attends traffic enforcement, DUI investigation, and traffic crash investigations trainings. He is a traffic homicide investigator, and he is also working on completing his FAA drone pilot certification and closely works with other agency pilots to use our drones to map crash scenes. Because of this passion, we would like to recognize him. I'm skipping ahead. I'm so sorry. Because of his passion and self-motivated professional development in traffic enforcement, Chief Tyler assigned Corporal Moriarty to be the first officer in the newly formed Palmetto Police Department Traffic Unit in January of this year. He was also named the Palmetto Police Department Officer of the Year in 2024. For all of these reasons and more, we are presenting him tonight with the Dedication and Professionalism Award. For these next set of awards, you get a break from me. I'm going to ask our Public Affairs Manager, Kara Misevich, to join me on the podium to announce the rest of the awards. Kara?
Thank you, Tara. As the wife of a law enforcement officer who has been honored to receive this next award that I'm about to announce in 2019, I am very excited to be calling up our recipients for the Unit Citation Award. This is a group award presented to specific teams that went above and beyond during a dangerous situation. Will the Bradenton Police Department Crime Reduction Team please come on stage? That includes Sergeant Todd Freed, Canine Officer Michael Wall, Officer Stephen Bembry, Officer Jordan Miller, Officer Aaron Smith, Officer Connor Horsley, Acting Sergeant Jeff Beckley, Canine Officer Nicholas Lehman, Officer Enzo Rivera, Officer Brent Hegney Sigmatore, sorry about that, Officer Marisol Valente, and Officer Maddie Johnson. This unit was launched in March of 2024 with a focused mission: proactively address violent crime and narcotic offenses and support the patrol division by responding to in-progress and high-priority calls. This team also collaborates with regional partners like the Manatee Sheriff's Office Violent Crime Task Force to reduce crime across jurisdictional lines. In just 9 months since the inception, at the time that this nomination was written, so I'm certain there's more to this, the crime reduction team has achieved remarkable results. 270 arrests, majority of which were felony-level cases, 1,950 traffic stops, and 75 illegally possessed firearms were recovered. One notable case was the shooting at a local tavern where, after swiftly beginning the investigation, the CRT located the suspect within 48 hours, and he is now facing multiple felony charges, including attempted murder. These officers have displayed outstanding professionalism, initiative, and teamwork. Their efforts have significantly impacted crime reduction in Bradenton. Therefore, the crime reduction team is presented with the Unit Citation Award. Would the Bradenton Police Department Elder Fraud Unit please come to the stage? That is Detective James Carula and Officer Deanna McNeil. The Elder Fraud Unit was formed in early 2024 due to the staggering number of crimes committed nationwide against victims ages 60 and older. Detective James Carula and Officer Deanna McNeil volunteered to take on the challenge of launching the Elder Fraud Unit, a first in the state of Florida and perhaps the first nationwide. The purpose of the Elder Fraud Unit is twofold: education and investigation. Detective Carula and Officer McNeil visit retirement communities, community groups, and banking institutions to educate seniors, caregivers, and financial institutions about the scams that most frequently target older adults, as well as the preventative measures to take to avoid becoming a victim. This unit so far has held dozens of presentations at several locations, reaching hundreds of citizens. Most importantly, they have investigated cases totaling more than $3 million in losses in the city of Bradenton jurisdiction alone. Some of these investigations have required traveling to other states to arrest the scammers, who are often part of large networks of fraudsters preying on the elderly. A major case both Detective Carula and Officer McNeil successfully investigated involved scammers posing as U.S. Customs and Border Protection agents. The elderly victim was convinced to transfer his cash into gold bars on 3 different occasions, which resulted in approximately $1.4 million in loss to the victim. Through their investigation and teamwork with several agencies, they were able to charge the suspect. Detective Carula and Officer McNeil's compassion for victims and dedication to preventing elder fraud is why the Bradenton Police Department Elder Fraud Unit is presented with the Unit Citation Award. Congratulations. Would Manatee County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit please come to the stage? And that would be Major Anthony Williams, Captain Darren Bankert, Sergeant Sam Levita, Detective Charles Butler, Detective Daryl Davis, Detective Mark Pearson, Detective Garrett Blazinski, Detective Michael Smith, Detective Justin Warren, and Sergeant Jeremy Liddell. Since 2021, this unit has had an exceptional record, closing 70 out of 71 cases for a closure rate of 98.5%. For those of you wondering, the national closure rate is only 57.8%, so that is significant. Of these 70, yes, please, come on, that's awesome. Of these 70 closed cases, 7 of them were cold cases, which demonstrates the team's relentless pursuit of truth even when confronted with difficult circumstances. This unit has incorporated state-of-the-art forensic techniques and sophisticated data analytics into their investigative processes to ensure that every lead is followed and every case is treated with the focus it deserves. One of the most compelling facets of this unit's achievement is the work on cold cases, which is an exercise on overcoming significant obstacles, degraded evidence, faded witness memories, among other things. By re-examining with fresh eyes, modern forensic technology, and partnerships with external experts has not only restored faith among the victims' families who have long awaited justice, but also sets a benchmark for other agencies nationwide. Their efforts in this arena reaffirm the principle that no case should be left unresolved simply because time has diminished its clarity. For their work reaffirming public faith in the justice system, setting a new standard for law enforcement agencies across the country, and most importantly, ensuring that every victim's story is given the due diligence it warrants, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit is presented with the Unit Citation Award. Will the Manatee County Sheriff's Office Resource Assistance Program, also known as RAP, please come to the stage? The RAP consistently demonstrates exceptional dedication and professionalism by directly addressing critical social issues that underpin community safety: homelessness, substance abuse, mental health crises, and chronic recidivism. Through initiatives like the Community Care Court and Comprehensive Treatment Court, the RAP unit offers a supportive and rehabilitative alternative to incarceration to individuals facing homelessness and mental health challenges. Participants receive comprehensive case management, housing assistance, medical and psychiatric care, substance abuse treatment, job placement support, and life skills training. This approach not only transforms individual lives, but also substantially decreases repeated interactions with the justice system. In 2024, the RAP unit facilitated the transition of over 100 homeless individuals into stable housing and supportive programs. Many participants were able to secure employment, maintain sobriety, and successfully reintegrate into society. Because of their tireless work, compassion, and innovative strategies, the Resource Assistance Program is honored with the Unit Citation Award. Congratulations. It is now time to present our last award category of the evening. This is the Gary Tibbetts Career Service Award, and it is in honor of our former field representative, Gary Tibbetts. Many of you knew Gary. He was a retired police sergeant who served for more than 23 years with the Manchester Police Department in New Hampshire. He then served in our office working closely with the congressman for nearly 10 years. He was the consummate professional and a true public servant in every sense of the word, and took such great pleasure in coordinating these awards. And his memory will always live on through this award specifically. We will start with Captain Sally Stanley of the Manatee County Sheriff's Office. In the ever-evolving world of law enforcement, where challenges demand resilience, intelligence, and unwavering dedication, few individuals stand out as pillars of excellence. Among them is Captain Stanley, a distinguished figure who has spent nearly 30 years shaping the field with her expertise, leadership, and commitment to justice. Her journey in law enforcement began in August of 1995. From her early days as a patrol deputy to an undercover detective, then to her role as a school resource officer where she fostered relationships between youth and law enforcement officers through the DARE program, she has demonstrated an innate ability to connect with people while upholding the law. She had a steady ascent through the ranks from sergeant to lieutenant, then captain. This is a testament to her tireless dedication and exceptional leadership. She has not only excelled in operational responsibilities, but has continuously broken barriers for women in the field traditionally dominated by men, proving that capability and grit know no gender. Today, Captain Stanley is at the helm of the Special Investigations Division. Her leadership ensures that the division remains agile and effective in dismantling criminal enterprises that threaten our community. Her ability to foster collaboration among multiple agencies, develop innovative investigative approaches, and lead high-risk operations have solidified her reputation as a formidable force in law enforcement. We are happy to present Captain Stanley with the Gary Tibbetts Career Service Award. Our next award goes to recently retired Sergeant Michael Kreibel of the Bradenton Police Department, and I believe he has already begun his retirement, so if there's somebody that can accept on his behalf, that would be amazing. Sergeant Kreibel just recently retired after his 20th year of service to the city of Bradenton. During this time, he established himself as a well-respected sergeant who epitomized the values of the agency. His strong sense of duty, steadfast integrity, and commitment to the mission over the past 2 decades are an example to all men and women in law enforcement. He frequently took time to mentor junior officers and relied on his reputation and respect to help senior officers better their performance. His easygoing and straightforward style of leadership translated well with those assigned to him, and he excelled in getting results from the squad. He played a large role in preparing the agency during Pittsburgh Pirates spring training, utilizing his knowledge of city traffic trends, spring training attendance, and the layout of Lecom Park. He made many suggestions that greatly contributed to the success and safety of those events. Sergeant Kreibel intermittently handled the duties of watch commander during the past several years, and he handled those lofty expectations competently and ethically. He was well known throughout the agency for his longtime habit of coordinating traffic details and team building exercises to better address crime in the city and build camaraderie within his squad. He also coordinated squad get-togethers in order to build a team mindset with his officers and their families. Both of these activities created a positive culture amongst the squads and in turn improved the officer safety and community involvement among the team. Sergeant Michael Kreibel has had a banner career with the Bradenton Police Department, and therefore he is presented with the Gary Tibbetts Career Service Award. Would Chief Melanie Bevan of the Bradenton Police Department please join us on stage? At age 20, Chief Bevan began her distinguished career with the St. Petersburg Police Department, demonstrating her early commitment to law enforcement despite her youth. Her desire and dedication today are just as evident as she reminds us daily not to forget our why we started and why we are here. Chief Bevan's exceptional work ethic and dedication throughout her career resulted in a steady rise through the ranks. Her promotion to lieutenant was validated through her attendance and graduation from the 219th session of the FBI National Academy in 2005. Her commitment to personal and professional growth led her to pursue advanced degrees, even as she navigated the challenges of leadership as a captain. Ultimately, she obtained a doctoral degree in 2011 and achieved the rank of assistant chief in 2012. In 2016, Chief Bevan became the 13th Chief of Police for Bradenton Police Department and the first female to hold that top job. Chief Bevan has implemented innovative strategies to enhance community safety and fostered strong relationships within the community, effectively revitalizing local trust and giving the residents a voice. In 2025, Chief Bevan played a pivotal role in establishing a $7 million law enforcement training facility on a 70-acre site in partnership with Manatee Technical College. This facility will provide advanced training for officers, equipping them to meet modern challenges and preparing future generations to protect and serve the community, ultimately improving public safety. Throughout her career, Chief Bevan has received numerous awards and honors, excelling in a variety of roles, which showcased her exceptional leadership and dedication to public service, all while being a mother, a mentor, a leader, and a friend of the community. In recognition of her 39 years of dedicated service, including nearly a decade as the Chief of Police of the Bradenton Police Department, Chief Melanie Bevan is presented with the Gary Tibbetts Career Service Award. Congratulations to all of our award recipients this evening. Award recipients, please remember to join us on stage after the event concludes for a group photo in front of our very giant and beautiful American flag. I would now like to invite the Congressman back up for his closing remarks.
I just want to congratulate all the winners, but before I do that, I want to thank all the people, our staff, to put this together. I kind of show up, but they do a great job putting it together. Let's give them a big round of applause. Tara, Carrie. And I know over the years, it's nice to always make a little more money, but it's nice to be appreciated. And I know all the departments are excited about what we're trying to do here. But we want to give some real recognition to a lot of our outstanding people. And the other thing I would just tell you, our sheriffs and police need to know, I've got your back, but I think most in the country got your back. And we're going to do everything we can to protect you, and all at the same time, you protect us. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.